What are some of the areas that this team is working on to get that power play to the next level?
Yeah, you could see we've been taking some reps there. We know what we have to do. They playing aggressive. We have to deliver pucks to the net. I think that's what we've been working on, and hopefully we'll be successful.
And just playing a Carolina team that's been really successful recently, what are some of the big takeaways that you all are focusing in on when facing them tonight?
It's a great challenge for us, when things aren't going the best, for your team, to come here and play a team like that. We have a lot of respect, but at the same time, we believe in ourselves, and if we play the right way and play our game, I think we can challenge them and we can win the game.
Through 13 road games, the Devils have only lost 2. Is there anything different that you all find more successful on the road versus at home?
I don't know. I wish I would have an answer for that. You want to win every game you're going to play out there, and for some reason we've been more successful away than home.
The scoring hasn't been there of late. Is that just the bounces not going your way? Because it seems like, or do you see a difference in the way you guys are playing as compared to earlier in the year?
I mean, yeah, I think obviously we can be better around the net, make it difficult more on their goalies. But we create some chances, last few games, and we weren't able to put it in. And I think we're more giving up than before. I think that would be our focus, not to give up that many opportunities for them to score. And I think our offense will come and we'll be successful.
Can you pull off of that early season success? Because obviously you proved that you can do it, and this team's shown what they can be. Do you look back to that and say, all right, this is just what we have to do again?
Yes, we watched the videos and we've seen the stuff what we did so well, at the start of the season. And I think we were just playing a lot tighter. We didn't give the other teams that many opportunities to score a goal. And like I said, I think we're very talented up front, and we that will turn around. And we just have to keep shooting and trust that work to put in, and the goals will come. But our main focus is going to be for defense.
And how important are the breakouts and being connected in that area? Because a lot of the offense does generate from the defensive zone pretty much.
Yeah, like I just said, everything's coming from a D corridor, and from a D zone. So, we have to, help the D to break the puck better. We have to be available for them. We have to be connected. And that's starting right there in the D zone and, transfer to the offense.
Is it almost like a boot camp when you're learning these lessons against some of the top teams in the league versus like playing some of the bottom teams like Columbus in these games?
It's, the winning line in the NHL is so thin. It doesn't really matter who you're playing against. You have to bring your best game, to be able to win. And if you're not playing your best game, then some things have to be going well for you. So, it's going to be on us, to bring it tonight and challenge them and, do our best, to win a game.
When Vanacek plays his next game, it'll be his 100th in the NHL. What has he brought to this group in this locker room?
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Very cool for him. He's been playing great. In maybe the games when we didn't play the best, he had our backs and he made key saves and, kept us in a game and we ended up winning. So, hopefully this is not going to be the case. We want to play the best, to have the other goalie, to make him do the extra work. So, Vicha has been great and hopefully we'll battle for him tonight.
Back to Raleigh here. Just obviously found some chemistry there in New Jersey. How have you felt you fit in?
Yeah, it's been good. I think it's already been, a while now. So definitely we're doing a lot better this year than last year, and hoping to keep improving and stuff. So yeah, it's been really good so far.
When you look at Jesper Foss, Jordan Stahl, obviously you played alongside those guys. What makes them so hard to defend?
I think just smart, hard workers. I think Jordo's good at everything. Big boy, so always fun to battle with him. So I treat it like any other game and play my game and try to defend those guys.
You all were working on the power play out there. What are some of the little details that you all need to improve to score a little bit more consistently?
Yeah, I think we just have to sharpen up a little. I think it's kind of cliche, but get pucks to the net. It's hard to just move it around the outside a little bit. So we got to get some more action at the net and some more shots and rebounds and stuff like that. I think we got a little bit change in the units and stuff like that, but have to just get some chemistry quick and make some plays.
It's Vanacek's 100th game, his next time that he plays. What has he brought to this locker room?
Yeah, he's been awesome. I think obviously we knew we needed a steady force back there, and he's been that for us. So it's been really, really good to have him.
Think of this skid that's happening right now. Are you able to look back to the success you had early in the year and kind of feed off that? Because you've proven that you can do it, and just kind of getting back to those elements.
Yeah, I think helps when like you said, we've proved we can do that. We can win close games, and kind of hasn't been our best lately. We haven't really got bounces in some of the games either. So we know obviously we need to get back to what we were doing before, and we're hungry to try to do that.
Nico, what are some of the little details that this team is working on to get that power play to the next level?
I think we just got to put more pucks in net. I mean, that's how you create chances. That's how you break down their box. And if we play too standard, it's not going to work out. So I feel like just got to simplify the power play and just put more pucks in net.
Practice yesterday and the morning skate today, we saw Zetterlund back with you on that top line. What does he bring when he's up there with you and Tatar?
I mean, we've been playing together already before, so it's going well with him. He's a big guy that can give us space. Obviously has a great shot, knows where the right spots are, and brings a lot to the line. So looking forward to play with him tonight.
After 13 games on the road, you guys have only lost 2. Is there anything that is different with you all on the road that you can find more success at home, or is that just a coincidence?
Good question. Cannot answer that. I feel like, road games sometimes you have different mindsets going into a game. You really got to focus on your D game first, and I feel that's where we're been struggling lately too, like with the details in our D zone, and we got to come out tonight and be really sharp in that, because they're obviously a great team, and if we're not doing it, they're going to make us pay.
Looking forward to the game tonight. Obviously, a battle between two teams fighting for that top spot in the Metro. A lot kind of on the line. I know it's early in the season, but a little on the line.
100%.
And
Nico, Mark Recchi, I know he's not still with you, but he's a close friend. He won a cup here. He told me he is so competitive and he hates to lose. He loves you. Is there anything you can point to in Switzerland or anything that jumps out that explains those qualities?
In Switzerland?
No, just your competitive and your hatred of losing.
I think it's been always there. I always hate losing, and I specifically also choose, like, I love playing in a team sport. That's one big thing for me too. I enjoy, let's say now, winning and losing together with the team, but obviously, like, I'm a winner. Like, I want to win every game. I want to win every battle, and I'll take a lot of pride in that. And but it's been always like that. So I can't really remember where it came from.
Has the forecheck been as effective as it was at the beginning of the year? Is there something from a team standpoint?
No, I mean, obviously, teams scout us as well. They know kind of what we are playing, but definitely our forecheck can be more connected. And if we do that, we're going to create offense from the forecheck. And the D zone starts in the forecheck. So when I talk about looking forward tonight for a really good D zone game, forecheck is included in that.
Speaking of details, what are some of the details that this team is working on with special teams right now?
Well, again, I think that you look at how other teams kill, and we're going to plan to try to generate those 1 or 2 quality opportunities, and we didn't practice yesterday, so went through that today.
There were different line changes over practice yesterday and then today. What are you hoping to generate out of those shifts, particularly with the right wing?
Well, I think we're looking at what we think will work on the road. We've had good road success. We know that what the other team's going to present. We know what lines that we think will be good matchups for us. So, sometimes you're shifting a winger around here or there.
And we need to see more from the breakouts from the defensive zone when you're coming out, because obviously you generated a lot of offense earlier in the year after those breakout and transitions.
I think there's an opportunity sometimes to be real aggressive with your breakouts. We can break it down into what is the other team doing. I think the other teams have respect for our speed a lot of times, which has tightened up some of the opportunities off breakouts. So you look at each game individually. What we think we're going to be able to generate. it's one thing to get out of your zone clean. It's another thing to try to create some offense off of coming out of your zone. Once you've got outside the blue line, can you generate something positive out of that?
What do you see between the similarities between the two teams? Obviously, you want to play fast. Rolling
Both
four
teams
lines,
play fast.
rolling four lines.
I think there's a lot of similarities. Both teams just push it north in a hurry. Both teams play real fast. The defense get involved. So I think our play is similar.
What's Brendan Smith brought to your team, your locker room?
A lot of character. A great guy to be around. He's a great teammate. Sticks up for anybody. He's involved physically. Vocal in the locker room. Vocal on the ice. I was there with him in New York for a couple of years, and he's the type of teammate that anybody would want to be around.
Lindy, it's been a long time, but I sit here and watch and I think about, I know it wasn't the outcome you wanted, but having lost all the defensemen you did in the conference, but no, I have to, because the job you did was exceptional. What do you, in terms of the care in a group?
Oh, you're going to bring pain.
But it was such a job that you did. You had to lead after 40 minutes. I mean, what that group, when you were down so many guys in one position, looking back, I mean, that's pretty darn impressive.
Well, looking back, it was a shot in the dark, but we went to a 1-1-3 and, tried to eliminate, any type of rush possibilities, tried to make it easier in our defense, played the heck out of our top two guys. I think Campbell and Ludman were our only two guys left, and they played close to 30 minutes. I got to give those couple guys, a lot of credit. But the guys bought into, what they thought that game was going to be successful, and we had a crack at it. You look back, that was one heck of a series for, two good teams going at it. A little bit more bad memories for me than you guys, but you're just trying to get me grumpy before I go back to the hotel today.
I was just saying, it was an exceptional job.
I know. And you know what? I appreciate that. But, when I look back at the series, I think it was one heck of a series. I've kind of redone some things through the Sabres where you talk about that series and you look at the swings and momentum from game to game and, winning at home to get back here and then, getting that call that night saying Jay McKee's not going to play because he has blood poisoning or he has, some type of infection in his ankle and you go, really, one more guy before this last game? So, I've gone through the whole scenario and just went, sometimes you battle through that.
Thanks for that.
But I appreciate it.